Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode on Monteith, Iowa. Beta version by DR Modding. You can get it on his Patreon. Become a beta tester by subscribing to his Patreon. I believe it's $20 a month. Still getting a lot of questions on that, even though I thought I kind of explained it pretty good the last video, but yeah, so anyway, we're in the next month finally. So we're gonna start doing our like season or like days now. So we do have the time bumped up a bit. Probably gonna be doing 3 times speed. And 5 days, I believe, in a month. Some day or some months we'll use all those days, like during harvest season, and some months we probably won't be. So we'll probably have a small job here or there, and then we'll call it a day type of thing. So, what have we done off camera? Well, we've actually done quite a bit off camera. So we got the bales, the rye bales picked up off of the field right there behind the farm. We're heading down right now to the second rye field. And we're gonna drop off the wrapper. Probably just right on the edge of this lane, and I think that's probably where we're gonna load these, or wrap these. We do have the bales that were picked up, the rye bales that were picked up from the field behind the farm. Those are wrapped. They're loaded, they're wrapped already up at the cattle yard. I have to back up here a bit to get this gate open. And then we finally finished mowing the back pasture there. I want to get this turned around. We're just gonna drop it off and turn it around, like manually. Yeah, we got that big old hay ground mowed finally. We got it raked. And we actually started baling it a bit until this morning, until we got rained out. Probably could have been started doing that job, but I just wanted to get these bales off the field, really, because they definitely need to be taken off, so we can get some tillage going and stuff and get that planted into something different. So this still is the first iteration of this map. There was a updated version, like a second 2.0 version that was released recently, and yeah, I'm gonna get the bales off and stuff first before we update, because I'm not sure if it will require a new game save yet, honestly. If it does, we'll just like get the bales back in, like through easy dev. But yeah, so we gotta head back to the farm now. Turn around in this small space. We gotta grab the semi, and we have to grab the tractor, loader tractor. And I'm debating if I want to grab the gooseneck and bring the skid steer down here, because I have a tight lane to be loading bales. So maybe we will do that actually. I'll probably do that off camera, because it's going to take a bit to get the gooseneck from the house go up to the cattle yard, get the bobcat, and come back down. So I'll do that quick, and then we'll get the tractor and the semi with the flatbed down as well and start working. This road truly is a nightmare for following me. The cars come fast and furious, that's for sure. Make it. Plenty of room. Could be. Good deal. You made her. So we got the bobcat down here with the gooseneck. Now we just gotta get back to the back field and get the bales loaded. You guys know how much I like that. I'm being serious, it's not sarcasm. Do enjoy it. We have a lot of hay bales that we're gonna have to load. But the hay bales are for the winter. While the cows are out on pasture, we're just gonna be throwing some silage bales out there for them, just to kind of supplement their feed and give them some protein other than just the hay or like the grass that they're eating. And then over the winter, when they're in the barns, we're going to be feeding them both hay and rye bales. I'll actually park this up somewhere, yeah. That makes sense. Kind of on a bit of an incline, but it should be alright. Get it in the middle somewhere. Just a wonderful start already. Right, use the joystick. Make it a lot easier. Tractor does a good job of loading these. Nice that you can get two at a time. You're a bale loader as well. You know that wet grass bales are heavy in this game, so you gotta have a good, pretty solid sized tractor to load two of them. I think that's kind of the real thing too. You gotta have a pretty decent sized tractor to grab two bales at once. A little bit bigger of a gap there between those two that I didn't like, but it's alright. Always questionable when you see him shaking like that. Might have pushed him a little too far. But this should be okay. Oh, what the? You hate to see it. Okay. Alright, buddy. Playing hardball. Stay up. You want to play hardball, eh? Oh. You guys are about to go off into the stratosphere with them shaking like that. See if we can get okay, bumped back over. This is not starting well. These were going very well the other day when I was doing these. We're all crooked. Come on. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. Everything changes when you're recording. When you record, everything goes wrong. Then you just end up looking like a big old dummy. Yeah, I probably put about 2.5 hours in off camera. Honestly, possibly even more. Getting that whole big field mode, getting it raked, because I did everything by hand. Because I don't know why I didn't just set up a custom field on Courseplay and had Courseplay do some of it, but you know, hey, one of those. I accidentally hit the pause button on my mouse for the recording there, so there's going to be a little hitch in the recording. It's fun. Come on. Now you might be asking, why don't you just go through and get one on the fork, then go by and scoop the other one up? Well, if you do it like this in Farm Sim, it's good because they're level, like they're even, so you're able to drop both off at the same time. If you just go grab one and then try and line it up with the other, it doesn't always come off the forks on the trailer, right? Like if I were to go by, I'll show you. I'm sure a lot of you know this, but if I were to go by and just this little maneuver here, try and get it as level here as I can. They're just not level, so like that right one's gonna come off, but the left one is not. Then you have to hassle with it. Try and get it down the level point. Just easier to do it on the ground. Pick one up, set it down, back up, grab it. You know, that way. So. Oh, I like to do it. These ones are lined up nicely. We'll just grab with the left fork here. Come up here and sit it right next to it. Cat, go. And then we go. Pretty slick, eh? One should fit. Keyword should. And we'll go grab another one. We'll get this truck loaded up, and then catch you in a bit when we're getting them unloaded and wrapped with the skid loader. So that is all the bales on that one truckload, and then these two, obviously. I thought we had more on this field. Just felt like this field took a while to bale, but guess not. So, right. Do we have a bale counter? No. Only when you have the baler on. Just bring these up to the lane here. Without making a mess of things, hopefully. Raise them up above the fence line. There we go. Always worry about the follow me making it through. We'll get these puppies wrapped. Should work out pretty nicely. This one bale up here, it might be questionable if we can get it or not. Just got it. You know, nicely it goes into the wrapper though. Perfect. We'll get these bales that are up on top off first. Just had enough clearance there. This Bobcat mod is probably the best mod weight distribution wise. Obviously we got our weight on the back. We got our weights like on, yeah, like on the back, but it just feels really stable. And that's like one of the big issues with Farm Sim is, well, one of my biggest issues with Farm Sim is how their skid loaders just feel like they can't lift anything. And that's just like not true. Skid loaders can lift some pretty heavy stuff. Can we get this one off without knocking the other ones off? Question of the day. Here we go. One to the left was making me a bit nervous. So yeah, these bales will be the ones that we'll just use to feed these cows out in this pasture, obviously. Rather than having to drive back with the tractor and drive bales down the road, down the busy highway. Just makes sense to just wrap them down here. Oh, come on. Want to come off. We don't have any more clearance. Come on. Just have to knock this one off. Oh, and they all come tumbling down. Good deal. Okay, that's fun. Sorry about the herky-jerky camera movement. Okay, buddy. Come on. My worst nightmare right here. Trying to get these off. Or getting these flipped back up. No. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. 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 Oh my gosh. You know what we're just gonna do? Big tractor. To fix that. Big tractor, big tractor. Like that. Like that a lot. A little bit of corn getting run over. Not everything can go to plan, right? Gotta be something that goes wrong. Oh. Oh no. Not like... Hey, hey. What in the heck happening right now? Need help. Need help from an adult that knows what they're doing. Trying to break our glass out of our semi-truck as we're getting turned around here. Okay, let's just tip this up. Push you there. Tip you up. Or not. Try that again. Let's tip you up. See, we've all been here, that's the thing. This isn't a new thing for us, virtual farmers. Bales, they don't like to cooperate. And you just let it be, you know? You just hope for the next game to be better. Likely you'll be disappointed, but there's hope. There's always going to be a next game. We're down here now at the farm. As you can see, it's quite later in the day here. We headed down to that big old hay field down in the south of us and started getting some hay baled, or trying to finish it up, but we are out of bale twine, so gotta load this bale bale twine crate up and get this. Oh, you're just gonna slide off like that, are ya? Okay, alright. See you. Now you're just gonna be all sorts of funky. Alright. Yeah, we gotta get some twine sent down here to the baler. Would be really nice if this thing cooperated, huh? Would be absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna have to do a little, this doesn't work, we might have to do a little, what am I trying to say? Editing magic, you know. And get her squared away. Certainly ain't gonna be in there straight because of the hubs, but maybe we can put it right up here on top of the hubs. There we go. We'll take that. We'll take that. Strap her down. Strap her down, no. Close the tailgate up. Let's head on down to the field. Interior of this truck is sweet. I like that the mirrors actually work too. That's one thing that is kind of rare on vehicles, I feel like, that the mirrors actually function. A lot of the time they're like so glitchy. Gotta get the brush hog down here and get this field edge kinda straightened up. Lots of big overgrown bushes that we need to get mowed down. But yeah, as you can see, we got a whole heck of a lot of bales. So we got a lot done off camera. I probably spent an hour to an hour and a half off camera baling. So we gotta get some bale twine here and then put the tailgate down and yeah, get this loaded up. We got her loaded in there. Head to the back of the field again, yeah. You see all these bales? It's a lot of bales that we're gonna be loading manually. Oh no, it's gonna take a while. This series on this map has been a lot of work, but it's been fun. Because this map is just so fun. I'm excited for you guys to get your hands on it. But I mean, this hay should last us through the year, or the winter at least. Should be good. That's the big thing. I do need to get into Maize Plus and edit the XML a bit, because it's not recognizing that our cows are getting all that they need. Because right now with base XML or base Maize Plus, it thinks that we gotta give them like all the things, and I just want to be able to give them silage and hay bales. So, like I said, we're gonna, while they're out on pasture, we're gonna just be feeding them silage bales every now and then in their bale feeder there. And then when we bring them in for the winter, we'll feed them both hay to supplement for the grass that they're not able to eat, and silage bales. So that's kind of the plan. And then I think once we're close to felling, we'll kind of finish them with some grain if we can, either corn or oats or something like that. So that is the plan with feeding the cows. So yeah, good amount of bales out here, eh? This is going to be a daunting task, get these all loaded. But like I said, I have not updated the map yet, and actually DR just posted today, I think, I saw on Facebook that he's adding with the next update. I think it's the final update before like beta testing phase. So yeah, he's added cows in, which is awesome. So now I don't really have to do it, because I was actually planning on going in, adding my own cow pastures and all that stuff. Right now we're just using Elk Mountain Moddings mod, like his open pasture mod. But yeah, I was planning on doing that myself, so I don't have to do that anymore. I'm happy that he did decide to put cows in, because this map is set up perfectly for cows. At least like pasture raised beef cows, so awesome. Awesome that he's doing that. This baler does have quite a time between when it's full and when it unloads. My speaking in English today in this video is not good. I've been very scatterbrained today while recording this video. Well, it's over the course of 2 days that I've recorded this, but yeah, very all over the place. Lots going on. Lots going on. This is the New Holland case roll belt baler from Whiskey Sierra, if you all are all wondering, by the way. It's on his itch page, it's on his website, because I think he posts to both, so if you don't have it and you're wondering, that's where it's from. I'm excited to have this done though, this job. It hasn't been that bad. I mean, it's been a very long process between cutting it and raking it and tedding it and all that stuff. But we are using the rake that teds as well at the same time. It's a K-brand rake that does both, so that kind of helped, because I wish we had seasons back from 19 where you could cut your grass and just let it lay there and eventually it would turn into hay. That would be awesome. And as well as bales would rot and all that stuff. That was awesome feature as well. I'm sad that that hasn't come back, because that was really, really cool. That would probably be the #1 mod that I would want back from 19. 19 has been long past, but still. That was a good mod, the season's mod 19. But anywho, it's starting to get dark here in Iowa, so I think we'll probably call this an episode. Bale loading and stuff took a lot longer than I thought, and I kind of recorded more than I thought, but hope you guys enjoyed it. It's all part of the job here on our farm, so I'm try not to skimp out on too much with you guys. So, I mean, I know we're only spending a year here. At least that's the plan for now. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but DR's next net map to Heaton is gonna be sweet. I'm definitely gonna be doing a series on that. That map looks awesome. 4X map. I'm excited about. I feel like we haven't had a 4X map that's I've been excited about for a while, other than UMRV. UMRV I had a lot of issues with, so, and probably of my own doing, with start in spring mod and all that stuff, but yeah, so anyway, that's going to be it for the episode, guys. I do appreciate it. If you want to get a hold of this map, go subscribe to DR's Patreon. I believe it's the $20 tier, so appreciate it, DR, for such a great map, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.